Thanks for stopping by the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the real of reality TV.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so.
All right, so we're really getting to it. This episode that just aired, I just want to talk about a little bit when it comes to this friendship. Porsha is one of the most shallow people that I have ever seen in my life. She's up there. Like I mean, she's really up there when it comes to shallow people that I have seen and experienced. Obviously, I don't know the chick, but based on what I've seen of her, she is absolutely shallow and she's a liar. I watched this most recent episode, and Cynthia, I really feel like she tries to give a lot of grace to people that don't deserve it. Hell, Portia tried to kick her in her coochie several years ago, and hey, maybe she forgot about it, but I would never forget it, and I would never want to be around a chick anymore. Save me with the, I've grown and I'm better, and because if anything, Portia may have been a good actress in the beginning, but she has shown her true colors over the years, and I just don't see it for her at all. But I feel that Shamia is one of those people that feel because they had a bond with a person at some point in time that it's supposed to always be that way, even if it's been for however many years. You just can't see yourself being without that person in your life, and you don't owe them that. But I feel like she feels that because she's been a really good friend to Portia, that Portia owes her that. But Portia doesn't feel like she owes anybody anything. Like, really. The heifer who, I don't care what anybody says, took somebody else's husband. Yes. I don't care if the marriage was on the rocks and they were having issues. I don't care if Fallon was screwing 15 other men. Simon was still somebody else's husband, okay? So, with that being said, the chick who took somebody else's husband but has the audacity to be upset about Drew filming, not screwing, not effing, kissing, having a relationship with, working with. Filming is working. And Drew actually has a real career, whether she's A-list or Z-list pop star. She's actually doing the work, something Portia tried and failed at, okay? So I don't understand why Shamia has felt like she owed Portia this sort of loyalty in her friendship. I mean, you can be a loyal person and release somebody from your life. So to hear Cynthia say that RHOA or just reality TV can destroy real friendships, no, it can't. If these people have issues and they allow that to infiltrate and then allow other people to influence that, it was because it was already broken. It's not because the show broke it up. So, no, reality TV doesn't destroy friendships or even marriages for that matter. It's the people that are in the situation. All right. So, when Cynthia said that, I was like, no, saying that they had a like real deep friendship. No, it wasn't deep because Portia is shallow. You just can't not have a real like legitimate friendship with somebody that's shallow. The other person, they could try their damnedest to really try to make it work, which I believe Shabia was the one that was trying to do that. But it was the influence I feel of Candy, which Candy had even mentioned it before. Candy says she had been bucking for Shamia to be on the show for a while, and Shamia was already approached about it, but her husband did not want to do it. And she went along with that. And for the sake of her real life, I love that. So they've been married for 10 years at this point, maybe in a relationship a little bit longer, using wisdom. That's great. So I feel that because Shamia's made some really great decisions in her life and Portia did the freaking opposite. I don't know how long she was married to Cordell before she decided to come on reality TV. Maybe it was a year, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more, but it wasn't longer than 2 years. But I don't even think it was 2 years at that point. Portia does everything for a come up. And I'm not saying that Shamia being in the relationship that she had gotten into and gotten married wasn't a come up. Obviously, it was, but it's been working all of these years. And no, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I really believe that she's in a good space and Portia's upset about it. And so for her to act like she is so hurt by hearing the things that Shamia is saying is crazy. Well, I'm not going to share my screen, but I just wanted to play a few things and hopefully Bravo would show out. And she does. Is honestly to a point of annoyance because it's like, okay, girl, can I just finish saying what I'm saying? Because even when Drew said what she said about the work that she's doing and the money that Dennis is going to make off of the music that they're making, it can pay for PJ's college fund. It may have been a little bit shady, yeah, but it was not Drew talking about her daughter in a negative way. And then Drew, Shamia, yeah, Shamia, she's like, well, I happen to know that PJ's college is already paid for. Who cares? A safe space to have a conversation while they're all laying around in her lingerie doing photo shoots for her brand, for her business. And I was with Drew when Drew was like, did we sign some contracts and agreements for us to be doing this work for her? Because clearly we're promoting her brand. And she terminated my contract for me to promote her Go Naked Hair. So, when she said that she doesn't feel that it's reciprocated, Shamia isn't lying. And Portia's shallow ass talking about how is it not reciprocated? When people are bringing the information up to her, she's not shutting it down like Shamia shuts it down. So that's what, but see, that's the thing. Portia probably doesn't even know what reciprocal or reciprocated means. So forgive me for that because, yeah, she probably doesn't know what that means. Yeah, I don't think Angela was watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta like that. So, yeah, I can believe her with that. Don't say the whole world knew because everybody doesn't watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, girl, like, save it. But yeah, I knew. And I remember Portia giving an excuse as to why she did not go to the wedding in Africa. I believe it was Kenya. And she claimed that her legs, something about her legs and flying that long and whatever, blah 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 blah. And she had a funky attitude when she went to Shamia's bridal shower. See, Portia is a shallow liar, and so when she said that, she was like, first of all, you did not say that to me. What are you talking about? See, that's the thing. And I'm not going to play any more of that, but Portia is a shallow liar. And so for Cynthia to say that the circle it gets broken up because of the show and their relationship is deep and all this other stuff, it's just not true. Portia is not somebody that you can really be friends with. That's not, and that's the thing. Don't, oh, the queen of deflection and trying to flip this script and the narrative. These people either asking questions or interjecting or questioning is not attacking the friendship. And she's so freaking shallow. All you got to do is tap on it and it'll break apart. So for Portia to say, "Why are you all attacking our friendship?" Thank you. Deep. Portia is as shallow as they come. So the friendship was not deep. Sorry, Cynthia, you don't know what you were talking about when it comes to that. You might be trying to be nice to Portia this season. Maybe that's why they brought you in as a friend of, and I can't get with that. I'm just not here for the BS. And that's all you really get with Portia. But yeah, guys, I want to know what you think. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for being here, liking and subbing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.